I'm Ross. I'm the director of Uncle Pete's Playtime.
Hey kids, let Uncle Petey fondle your brain!
It's time for Uncle Pete's Playhouse. It's the place for fun and games.
Hi kids, welcome to Uncle Petey's Playtime. Today we're going to talk all about sharing. Sharing is bad. In fact, sharing is just a mild form of communism. You see, some people have parents that are more fortunate than others. Some children have mommies and daddies that are less fortunate than your mommies and daddies. This means they have less toys than you do. If you share with these kids, they're likely to borrow your toys and not return them. Or, more likely, they'll get their unfortunateness all over your toys. Let's look at the math. 4 is more than 2. 5 is less than 10. The kids with more toys are better than the kids with less toys. Always remember, if you have to share, like if a teacher is watching you, always share with kids that have more toys than you. Always share up, never share down. Until next time, I'm Uncle Petey.
Uncle Pete's Playtime was an idea that I'd had that I knew that I had actor George Caliotis coming in town, but I didn't have time to put together a more thorough shoot. So we decided to shoot something green screen.
Uncle Pete's Playtime was an idea that Ross came to me with and said, I want to do like a Colbert show for kids. And that's all I needed to hear.
I'd never shot anything green screen for myself before, but I've been practicing doing things for corporate videos. And
green screen was fun. I had no idea that the final product was going to look as good as it did. I mean, I had some idea that it was going to be a children's show, but the drawings we ended up with and the animations we ended up with were 1,000 times better than anybody was expecting.
Some of the ideas we knew were going to be extensive animation and graphics work later, so it was okay to, whatever was in our imagination, to go with it and do it and not worry about it. One of the biggest problems we ran into editing was in the fact that a lot of times we were making ourselves laugh so hard we really couldn't get one whole solid take. They had to be spliced together from 8 or 9 different takes.
So anytime I'm improvising, anytime I have the license to improvise, my goal during any take is that it be ruined by the crew breaking up. If I can at least ruin one take because the crew's laughing, that's my job. That's what makes it all worthwhile. And I believe it happened during the plausible deniability episode. We had already done a few of them. It was somewhere near the middle of the day, and I was looking for something that was going to try to crack the crew up, and I thought, let's completely drop character. Like let's do the opposite of Uncle Petey for like 2 seconds, and then pop back into it. So that's where the rats die like dogs came from.
We had these brilliant backgrounds done by TJ Cooley that were very much kind of Blues Clues inspired. We wanted them to not look great. We wanted them to look like childlike and basically 1990s kids show style. Then J.D. Larrabee did a lot of character design and character animation. It was just absolutely brilliant. It just really made the piece cohesive as a whole. So I decided to poke a little fun at politics, and it's my first time to ever really get into anything like that. So I wrote the outlines for about 8 episodes in about 45 minutes before the shoot. George Caliotis came in and we shot for about an hour and 45 minutes and shot everything. Again, Uncle Pete's Playtime was shot with 2 cameras simultaneously for the wide shot and the close-up at the same time, with the JVC HD 110s also shot in high def.